Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. You're tuned in to the Crypto Flight edition of the channel. I'll be your fellow passenger stopping in with you guys to give more TA on the Chainlink and BTC pairing. So if you're just joining us, welcome. It's so simple what we do here. We identify support, resistance, and support within patterns. That's it. So if that piques your interest, we just ask that you subscribe, hit the bell to be notified on where we see the markets going before the market makes a move. That's key. Of course, leave an appropriate thumb and engage in the comment section, guys. It helps the channel with the YouTube algorithm. So Chainlink and the BTC pairing, we still have the same lines on the charts here, guys. I've actually turned bullish on Chainlink, believe it or not. I know that's shocking, guys. I've actually turned bullish. I'm going to explain why. Let's not waste time, guys. Let's just dive right into the charts here. Shall we? All right, so today's November the 4th, 2020, and the current Satoshi value in the Chainlink and BTC pairing is going to be 70,932 Satoshis. It's like pennies in a dollar, and BTC is the dollar. All right, so here's what we have, guys. We still have everything's the same. This red line is where the price needs to get above and stay above to continue the uptrend. It is in a small-term downtrend or a long-term downtrend. We have to wait for the price action to determine how long this downtrend is going to end. But ever since topping out here at August the 13th-ish, it's been going down. But it is definitely in an overall uptrend, okay? So let's be very clear about that. Chainlink is in an overall uptrend, okay? It hasn't made any lower lows ever in the history. In the overall, an aspect of what we're looking at here, okay? So these are the daily candles. And let's just get a zoom in here on where the curve still sits. It looks like the price action has lost that curve. I'm not going to erase this curve for now. I'm going to leave it on the chart. If it breaks below on the higher time frames, then I'll get rid of it. But for now, I'm just going to leave it. So for now, Chainlink is still bleeding out. How long will this bleeding last? I'm not sure, guys. It looks like Chainlink wanted to hold this level here, but it's still, let's give the price action some time, guys, because the one thing that I do like about Chainlink is that right now Chainlink is going through a slow, methodic move to the downside. I mean, it's literally, let's just measure it. I mean, within the last week, it hasn't gone lower than like 5%. It's just been kind of hanging out here, right? Even if we could say like 3 weeks, so it hasn't even gone down more than 10%. So the slow, methodic retracements in the markets is very beautiful. Like, I really like that because it lets me know that there's potential that buyers are actually stepping into the market as the price is going down, if that makes sense. Remember, guys, my job as a technical analyst is to simply explain the story behind the price action. And I do my best of doing that. I'm going to get this stuff wrong as well. But remember, this stuff isn't random, guys. The price action going up and down, up and down. This isn't random behavior. There's buyers and sellers in the market. I know I say this a lot, but I truly think people should just understand this. And as I explain what I'm seeing in the charts, I'm not teaching anything. I'm just explaining the best of my knowledge of what I'm seeing on the chart. And if someone learns something, I mean, that's just a bonus, okay? So the 3-day candles, it looks like there's also a successful close below this cupature formation that we put on the chart. That is interesting. I guess we have 16 hours to close this candle. So if it doesn't get back above it, I'm going to assume that the 3-day has also had an official break below this cupature formation. I'm still not going to get rid of it yet because the last thing I wanted to pull up for you guys, this will be a short video, was the weekly here. So there's still 2 days and 17 hours to close on the weekly. Now, so far, there has never been a weekly candle's body to close outside or below, rather, this cupature formation. So if this weekly candle within the next 2 days and 17 hours closes below this curve, then I would be like, I would say, okay, something isn't right here. We may have to experience that move that I was telling you guys for quite some time. That 30% move to the downside if the 72,000 Satoshi level is compromised just below that green box line there, if you could see that. If it breaks down, then yeah, maybe 30% to the downside, guys. I've never said this to make anyone, upset or anything. I'm just telling you what I see in the charts, guys. I'm just, like I said, I'm just showing you guys what I'm seeing here. That could be totally wrong, right? But the one reason that I'm starting to be very interested in starting to get bullish on Chainlink is because of this candle right here. This is it's a confusion candle. It's a weekly candle. If I could circle it here. I think I pointed this out already. This candle right here, the week there of November the 23rd. This candle makes me start to consider getting bullish, starting to scale into a position on a Chainlink, okay? This is just my way of understanding candlesticks and volume, guys, okay? I know it may not make sense why I'm just pointing out that candle, but just that's the reason why I want to enter the market. And also, if this weekly candle can actually push back above this parabolic curve before the next 72 hours from today, that would be a really good sign, guys. And again, that would actually almost be confirmation that this this cupature formation, rather, excuse me, is going to hold support or has potential to hold support to break out to the upside. So that's something I'm going to be paying attention to for the next less than 72 hours to see how this weekly candle closes. Because if it closes below this parabolic curve, then that would be confirmation that the daily, the 3-day, and the weekly has successfully closed a candle's body below this curve. And then we just have to revisit the charts and see what's going to happen next. I'm going to expect a little bit more or even a lot bit more downwards pressure. Again, my price target is 30% below this green line here. It's been that way for quite some time. Let's just wait for the price action. I am starting to enter positions, especially if it gets down to like 67,000 Satoshis. I'm going to enter a very, very small position. Even if it continues to go down, I'll still start to buy this Chainlink and BTC pairing. But for now, I'm just still sitting on the sideline. I haven't bought a single sat. And I'm waiting to see if I can get in at the best possible price there is out there. And that's pretty much all I got for you guys. So I'm still waiting to see this weekly close, guys. Let's give it about 72 hours. I'll stop back in here and potentially give you an update on what's going on in the Chainlink and BTC pairing. And this weekly close is going to be very interesting. It's going to be either confirmation that this curve is null and void, or it's going to be confirmation that it is support and it's going to close above, back within this green rectangular box that we've had on the chart for quite some time. So let's just let the price action play out, guys. Let's give it about 72 hours. I'll revisit you guys. Thanks for joining us here. And be sure to leave an appropriate thumb below the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And leave a comment down below. Let us know where you think the price is going. Are you guys invested in Chainlink? Have you sold your Chainlink because it's not going anywhere? Leave a comment down in the comment section, guys. It's Napolean Macro. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to take care of yourselves. We're going to talk very soon, and bye for now.